Welcome to Arise Entertainment 360. I'm Shannon Lanier.
And I'm Katira King. Live from New York, we're here with your 360 look at entertainment, arts, and culture.
And that's right. And we're starting the show off with someone who's in a little bit of trouble because, as you may know, President Donald Trump is in Davos for the World Economic Forum, but he also may be in the doghouse.
Oh, yes, he is. Now, his wife, Melania, was supposed to attend the conference to hobnob with the global elites, right? But she backed out of the trip at the very last minute. Just days after allegations surfaced that Trump's personal lawyer paid adult film star Stormy Daniels $130,000 to cover up an affair with the president 12 years ago.
Wow. And to add insult to injury, by not attending the trip, Melania and Trump won't be spending their anniversary together for their 13th year anniversary of marriage. I don't know if they're going to get to another year after this, but her office cited, of course, scheduling and logistical reasons for her not being on the trip. Yeah, scheduling
we don't
reasons. How
believe
convenient.
you need more people.
We see right through it.
Now, there may be bad news for the White House, but there's good news in the little blackish house. 13-year-old breakout star of the show, Masai Martin, is heading to the big screen.
Oh, this is so exciting. She is set to not only star in, but create and executive produce the Universal comedy Little, a film about a woman who gets a chance to relive her carefree youth, of course, when being an adult gets a little bit too stressful.
Yeah, so we've seen a lot of these kinds of movies with like 16 Again and 17 and all those sorts of movies.
Tom Hanks and Big, remember that? Classic.
Oh, interesting. That movie was called Big. This is going to be called
Little.
We cracked it. We know what's going on in Hollywood. So basically just name your movies after adjectives or sizes.
Yeah, and anything that was successful before is going to be successful again.
Yeah, okay.
Well, I'm proud of her. Congratulations. All right.
Black girl magic.
Yeah, exactly. I love that. All right. He started from the bottom. Now he's here on top.
Oh, you're such a rapper. I love it.
I'm trying. Of course, we're talking about rapper Drake, who just broke a new record on Spotify, having the most plays in a single day of more than 4 million listeners for his new single, God's Plan.
Yep. His latest song has overtaken the previous record holder, Taylor Swift, for her hit, Look What You Made Me Do. But that's not all. God's Plan also broke first-day streaming records at Apple Music, tallying 14 million spins worldwide.
Wow,
that is huge.
That's very impressive.
Incredibly impressive.
Man,
14
can you
million.
imagine? In one day, not like over a month or a year, in one 24-hour period.
We're just seeing black people turn into superstars that we've known that they are all along.
All along.
Now
Back
the
to the
rest of the world is
Degrassi days, right?
You know, his glow up, very real.
His glow up. Like you said, started from the bottom, now he's here. And now we're here.
Hey,
all right.
You better.
All right, well, speaking of people being here, if you didn't think the cast of the Emmy-winning show Big Little Lies didn't have enough star power there, well, they have Nicole Kidman,
oh my goodness,
Reese Witherspoon, Shailene Woodley, Laura Dern. So, I mean, everybody is on the show. Well, guess what? Well, no, not yet, because they're adding even more star power to the show. Oscar and Emmy-winning actress Meryl Streep is joining the HBO hit series for season 2.
I mean, as if that show couldn't get any better.
Right?
Now, Meryl will be playing Mary Louise Wright, the mother to the abusive Perry Wright, who, spoiler alert, was revealed to have been the one who died during the first season of the David E. Kelly drama. Not much of a spoiler because we all knew that.
Exactly.
Well, I'm not evil. I'm not like Shannon. I'm not going to ruin the show for you like he did yesterday with Orange is the New Black.
Yes. Sorry. I'll tell you everything. Hit me up. I got you.
You know everything because you know all these TV shows.
Exactly.
You've read all the scripts.
I know exactly. I cheat.
Yeah, you've got all the exclusives for us. I love it.
I know. Okay. Well, whether you're a kid or an adult or watch Big Little Lies or whatever, everyone loves winning games, right?
Yeah.
All right. Well, one excited fan on The Price is Right got a little too happy when she won a chance to be on the show.
Watch what happens when her name is called to come on down. Look at that.
Oh, there he goes, down for the count. He's like, I can't believe this happened.
Poor
really.
Drew Carey.
Look, she's like, oh my gosh, of course.
She literally didn't care. She got back up and she was like, yeah.
No, not at all. The host Drew Carey didn't see that one coming, and they both were on the ground, but apparently they're unharmed from that big fall. And, you know, how excited would you be if you were able to come on down?
I mean, if I were coming on down, I'm taking the whole audience with me. I'm rolling on down. I'd be so excited.
I know.
Are you kidding me? The Price is Right. It's legendary.
I remember watching The Price is Right when I was a little kid with my grandma. She was babysitting us, and she had it on every day, and we would watch it.
Exactly.
So,
I mean, that is history making. To say that you were on The Price is Right, I would drive down. I'd be like, ah!
No, to say that you took down the host of Price is Right is even more monumental.
Viral sensation. If you wanted to be famous, you definitely cheated, honey.
Right.
But it looks like celebrity takedowns are in the air because legendary rapper Flavor Flav was knocked to the ground on Tuesday. But it wasn't by a fan. Let's take a look.
Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! I said stop it! Stop touching me! You better stop it right now, boy! Stop! Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! I said stop it! Stop touching me! You better stop it right now, boy! Boy! Stop it! Right down there, the guy in black. At this point. Look.
Just beating.
Ooh.
But the attacker was arrested. So good news,
Yeah.
I guess.
I guess, right? Well, it's good that, you know, Flavor, I thought he had a little bit more fight skills because he got a big mouth. He's always talking.
He's got a big mouth and a big clock, but apparently no hands.
Oh, right. Oh. Shade. All right. Well, he comes back from that era when, you know, hard school rap, you know, they like thugged out, ready to roll.
Yes.
Apparently not. He's lost his touch.
What? Did he have a touch?
Yeah, oh wow. Or maybe he's afraid of a lawsuit, so he was like, I can't hit anybody back.
I don't think he's afraid of a lawsuit.
Yeah, he just can't fight.
Yep.
That's what it is. All right. Well, I feel like a few people in this next story also deserve a beatdown. So in order to impress a girl, this 29-year-old guy named Levi Miles allegedly walked up to a valet attendant in this Vinoy Renaissance resort and demanded the keys to, guess what? A Ferrari.
Oh.
Yeah, the problem is, it wasn't his car.
Oh.
But, you know, I guess that car looked better than a Kia, so
right?
that thing is beautiful.
Of course, the liar was busted by the police, and the Ferrari's rightful owner is suing both the hotel and the valet company for negligence. Shannon, have you ever done anything like that to impress a girl?
Well, you know, I may have to plead the fifth on this one.
Tell the truth.
Okay, I may have embellished that I lived in this huge mansion and really did not, and, you know, it wasn't nice. But I was a kid then, you know.
Did she fall for it?
At first, until we couldn't get in. You know, it was spoiled after that. It didn't work.
Right.
Like
so
White Chicks. Remember White Chicks when they went to the big house?
Yes.
It was like, this ain't my dog.
I'm pretty sure that's what happened
Yeah.
with the guy, with Milo.
Yeah, pretty much.
When he couldn't, or Levi rather, when he couldn't open the car.
It don't work like
You
that.
can't just open a 458 as though it's a Kia, honey.
Wow.
Okay.
So,
I'll teach you how to open one.
All right, well,
During the
let's
break.
go do that during the break.
Yeah.
All right.
We'll be right back with more Rise Entertainment 360. Welcome back to Rise Entertainment 360. Now, studies show that by the age of 35, 2/3 of American men will experience some degree of appreciable hair loss.
Hey, wait a minute. Well, hopefully I won't have to worry about that. But our next guest says that he's here to help with his signature hair replacement technique. Rick Faison, welcome to the show.
Pleasure having me.
Now you got to tell us, what is it called, this replacement technique? Because you have a spa where you do this, right?
Yeah, sure. It's technically called, prostateothesis.
Ooh, that sounds
Say it again?
That's the technical term.
Okay.
But it's the man unit, man weave.
Man weave.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
Weave.
Yeah.
But this isn't like your grandpa's toupee, right?
What?
Nah.
Man weave.
Yeah,
Wait.
Yeah, back it up.
Let's back it up just a little bit. Okay. Clearly, I know a thing or two about weave. Okay.
Right.
So, how exactly do you put weave on a man?
Well, they use the same hair, the either human hair or synthetic hair.
Right.
Which you use for braiding, which you guys use. And I can't really reveal too much of the.
It's a secret.
Yeah,
I'm trying to get
process,
this right so I can do it myself.
Nah, there'll be snipers out there ready to
see.
shoot me. Yeah, so it's pretty much sort of the same process, but yeah.
Okay, well, I think it's easier if people see the before and after. So let's show a video of this,
Okay.
and so they get a full understanding of what's happening here.
Okay, great.
Take a look.
Yes, I believe in these miracles. I opened the blind eyes by faith. God is the source of my strength. He's the same yesterday and today. My God is still changing lives. He's still around doing good. He is the source of my strength.
What?
Yeah.
Sorcery was that?
Wow, yeah.
That's not real.
Yeah, it is actually.
No, it's not.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, I refuse. I'm ready to fight you to the death about on this one. How did you do that?
I can't tell you.
Okay, well, just don't tell us
Wow.
how you did it, but talk to us about the process. Like you said, it's real hair that you're using,
Yeah,
but we're used to
synthetic hair.
seeing when you think of weave, long packages of long hair.
Well, actually,
but
that's
it's
what
not
it is.
that long.
Yeah, well, I cut it to suit to the client. That's what makes it custom. So it's the pack of bundle hair that some of the ladies use, and you know, the products I use, and I just apply it and I just cut it to suit the client. And fade it, make sure the fade is proper.
Yeah, I mean, it
and
looked like he grew with the hair himself.
Right?
It was so
Sure.
perfect.
That's my thing. I want to make sure it look as real as possible.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Couture, wait a minute.
No, we good. This is good.
It's
This is
real. I was
This is
making
real.
sure.
This is real.
I have to ask you, how long does this process take, and how long does it last?
Well, generally, you know, with the client's upkeep maintenance as well, it lasts about a week and a half to 2 weeks at best. It takes about an hour and a half to 2 hours to do. Yeah, so.
And
So-
they can wash the hair?
Yeah, I was gonna say, since it's real, can they wash it?
Well, they can't wash it, can't get wet. It's semi-permanent. It's not really, you know, it's not permanent.
So how is it put onto their hair? Is it like the glue
Yes,
or?
good question.
Yeah,
I know you keep saying you can't tell us, but a little bit.
There's a glue involved. There's a
Okay,
glue
so it's not gonna
involved.
slide off.
No.
You hit the dance floor.
No.
Boop, boop. Okay.
You're good. It's on there pretty good. It's on there pretty good. Yeah.
Wow.
So go ahead.
Okay, let's again just moving back a little. I'm so amazed. I mean, I think I know now how guys feel when you talk about our makeup transformations as
Right,
women.
right.
This is impressive.
Wow.
But take me back to how you started out in a career this novel.
Well, I like to help people. So I thought this was a way to give back and help people as well. So, you know, learning this process, it's not really solely about the, you know, the money or whatever. You know, you restore the confidence, you know, the assurance. Some people, they don't have that. So that, you know, you give that back to them when you're able to do this type of process. So I felt, you know, why not, you know?
What are some of the reactions you get from your clients for the before and after, and how does their confidence level change?
It goes through the roof, to be honest with you. They'll come in feeling one way, and, you know, like I said, look, some of these clients, they've been dealing with this for years, whether it be, you know, cancer or alopecia, whatever the symptoms may be. And if you're able to restore that, you know, their confidence go through the roof, you know, even with, you know, their spouse or whatever, you know, their confidence level just go through the roof, you know.
So is this generally a restorative procedure, or do people come for cosmetic hair implants as well?
Well, this is yeah, they do that. Yeah, it's prosthetic. Like I said, it's semi-permanent. It's not permanent.
Right.
So it don't last that like 2 weeks at best. That's it. You know.
And interesting, we just saw another video where the gentleman had a lot shorter hair. So what are the varying lengths that you could get?
Well, they have
hair
the low wave length, and then they have a higher version of it. So if you want to have it like a high top fade or
Wow.
low
So
wave,
you can get like a 70s high top?
Sure, it's different variables of it. So
Amazing.
I want one of those old school 70 afros. That's
You
what
need
I'm
one. You
I
should
can
get
do that as
you know
well.
what? You should get a high top for the
high
Grammys.
top. That
I
could
could
be
do that
high.
as well. I can do that as well. I got you.
Okay, so I have to ask, not for myself, in case any of my boys out there need it. What's the range in price that this procedure cost?
It could go from 200 to 300 to 6, you know, depending on the length that you do it. And then also the process that goes into it is the time you're paying for as well.
Right,
Yeah.
so it's very labor intensive, I
sure,
can imagine.
sure.
And you've actually brought a live model in to
I did,
demonstrate
I did,
exactly
I
what
did.
this looks
I did,
like.
I did.
I cannot wait to see this. I mean, I'm probably going to end up pulling.
I want to touch. I gotta figure this out.
It's magic.
It is magic, but we are gonna make you wait just a little bit longer because we're gonna take a break and then we're gonna come back and we're gonna have the model here live so we can see it for ourselves. Make sure this is not trickery.
Right?
Great.
All right, we'll be right back with more Rise 360. Welcome back to Rise 360. We're again joined by Rick Faison, who now has a model here to show us a little bit more about this hair replacement treatment, right?
Yeah.
Lamont, welcome to the show as well.
Thank you. Happy to be here.
Okay, we want you to bend down so we can show everybody.
This is real. I mean, look, I can't believe this.
I think we have some before pictures of Lamont we can show while we're showing this. And we can show some of his before pictures so you can see the video where he was actually a little bit more bald than this. And this whole section right here, you're saying is not really his hair.
Nice.
Okay, I'm gonna touch it. Will it fall out?
No, you're good.
Touch it. Look at
It's in there good.
It feels like real hair.
Goodness, that is hair.
Right.
Can I pull it?
Oh, it might come off.
Nothing.
you're
It didn't
good.
come off at all.
Okay, so is this here you?
Wow.
And we see the before and the screen there, what you normally look like. Now, did you have to prep his head and shave it more crisp to make sure that all the bald spots were?
Make sure that oils and everything that's off of there.
Oh, and then you just lay it on.
Yep, then I lay it on, yep.
Wow, I mean, it looks like I'm looking at it up close and it's undetected, as it says.
Right.
I could not see where the transition line is.
I would never have guessed.
Wow.
That is amazing. And you even gave him little designs on the side of his head. It looks like the most amazing
Swaggy
thing.
part on the side, right? Absolutely, absolutely.
Phenomenal.
So
what does it feel like to you, Lamont?
Well, I'm a cancer patient, and a cancer survivor as well. So this is one of the most liberating experiences, invigorating, encouraging, and inspiring that something like this exists. So I'm happy that I know my man, Rick.
Wow.
Absolutely.
How does it feel when they're putting it on? Is the process? Is it cold,
it's
wet,
not.
slimy?
People always ask me, does it hurt? It's like you're just sitting in the regular haircut in a chair getting a regular haircut. The only weird part is when he's putting the glue on, when he's applying the glue. Sometimes it's a little cold, but other than that, there's no pain. And he says the process is 2 hours, but it feels like 20 minutes.
Oh, wow.
It's like you're in and out.
Oh my goodness! I feel like I should shave my hair.
You're the second person who told me that.
I'm not normally lost for words.
Right.
I'm speechless.
Right.
That was my
looks
first.
so flawless.
When I first went to Rick, that was my first reaction because I didn't think I was going to like it. Because sometimes you see things on other
'Cause they
people
normally
and you
look
don't
so
think it would
fake. Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
And on yourself it might be different. But when he spun me around, I was almost in tears. It took me everything to keep my composure.
I kept crying in front of everybody at the barbershop.
Absolutely.
Well, what about your
Absolutely.
family and friends? What did they think
Oh my
when they saw
goodness,
you?
my father was beside himself because he's seen me go through cancer 3 different times.
Wow.
So the last time I went through my bout and my hair fell out, he never thought he would see me with hair again. And I'm 31, and he's like, you look like 23 all over again.
You do.
You know what I mean? And he was just, my family was so, my 6-year-old son, Daddy, is that you? Because I FaceTimed him, is that you? Is that you have hair? I'm like, yes, I do. I paid for it.
It's yours. You paid
That's
for
right.
it. You installed it.
That's
It's
right.
yours.
That's right.
Well, you
So-
know, Rick, that's one of the things that was so impressive because you were used to hearing about toupees or hair replacement for older men. But you know, it
This
affects
is a
a
far
lot
cry
younger
from your
people.
grandfather's toupee.
Exactly.
Yes.
How many of your
Yes.
clients are younger men?
Quite a few.
Yeah.
Quite a few. You know, toupee's been out for a long time, you know, but I've noticed that a lot of the, you know, whether it be 25 age group, you know, 30, they're having hair loss for whatever reason it is. So to be able to apply this and be able to give this service it feels great.
Yeah.
It feels great. Yeah.
Now, if you mess up during the process, is it easy to fix?
Actually, it is. It is.
Yeah.
I had like first learning, even you know, I had a little snafus here and there, but I think I do all right. I think I do all right.
Yeah, I'd say so. And
Yes, sir.
usually, is this something that's offered to anybody that comes in? How do they get a hold of you? How do they? Get
You could reach me at my ad at Rick Faison on Instagram or Facebook, and just send me a message and make an appointment. We'll do a consultation and we take it from there.
Now, we were joking earlier about his beard. Like, was it real? But can people get, you know, a replacement beard?
I've seen it done. I've seen it done, but I don't. Do
You
the
know what
beard.
I've seen recently? False eyebrows.
Oh yeah.
Lace
Yeah,
front
yeah.
eyebrows. I mean, so that's what I thought this was initially, and this is nothing like a lace front. Wow. I mean, what do you think the most important thing for people to know about fake or faux hair and hair replacement is? Because it's not necessarily taboo taboo, but people kind of still look down and are like, oh, I don't want to put that on my head.
Yeah, well,
until they know about services like yours.
Yeah, like I said, it restores the confidence, you know, in the person. You know, it restores it. Like you can't pay for that. You know, you want to, like I said, a lot of men, they go through a lot of things and it's internal. Sometimes they're afraid to come in to get it done or whatever, but when they know that this is available to them, you know, and also I have a private suite, so it's not a lot of people around.
Oh, okay.
So you don't have to be worrying about,
nice
sure,
and
so it's private, exclusive. So you can get it done and then go about your day and feeling confident in yourself. Yeah.
And what's the process like to take care of it? You said you can wash it and different things like that.
Well, no,
it's off your head.
Well, no, you can't. No, you can't.
Oh, you can't wash it at all. You can't reuse it.
No, it's semi-permanent. It's not permanent. It's just, you know, something that you could just. Like I said, it lasts about 2 weeks, a week and a half at best.
But can you brush it? Can you?
Nah, I do all that before.
Right.
Before you can't do none of that. It's just for the look purposes.
So you know how women, we change our weaves or our wigs or extensions, different colors, different lengths.
Right.
Lamont, do you any chance of you going for an afro or a mullet?
Well,
We actually were talking about that,
yes, because I don't know if you know who Babyface is,
Yes.
but Babyface. Circa 1989, 1990. He had the Anita Baker.
All right
so that's my next
hat,
look.
really?
And the Dougie Fresh parts, of course. That'll give it. So
You have to send
bring
us
me back.
pictures.
You
Yes,
have to bring me back so you can see that.
Oh my goodness.
Absolutely.
Well, we're glad you're transforming lives and hairstyles and people and helping people out, especially survivors. Congratulations on surviving.
Thank you.
Congratulations on having hair.
Thank you.
And thank you. One more time, where can people get a hold of you to get this treatment?
At Rick Faison, just DM me on Facebook or Instagram.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you. Appreciate you, man.
Continued
Thank you.
success. Thank
Amen.
you. And congratulations.
Thank
All
you,
glory to God.
guys.
All glory to God. Yeah.
That is all for now. We'll be right back with more Rise Entertainment 360. Welcome back to Arise 360. We're joined by celebrity makeup artist Frank Guyton.
And he's here before the, here it is, of course. I was like, oh, where are we going? Frank, you were here to tell us more about this new product line by Manuel, and it's all about making sure people can look great without all the filters
Looking like they've
and
got
everything.
a filter without a filter.
Looking like they have a filter without a filter.
Yes.
You couldn't have said it better.
Okay,
exactly.
so how does that work exactly?
Okay, so Manuel Beauty is an amazing product. I use it a lot on sets when I'm doing editorials of red carpets. And the reason why is because Jay went to Korea to get this technology that is patent from him, that he got patent, and it's basically filter finish collection, which is his hero line of his product line. And when I tell you it's filter finish, you're walking around looking like you have a filter on.
Wow.
And the reason why is because it's silicone and it's homogenized silk. So what happens is it refracts light. There's full of diamond dust.
Wait, the makeup has diamond
dust in it. Yes, precious, yes,
amazing.
gemstones crushed and making it look flawless. What happens is it doesn't settle to any of the fine lines. And so when the light hits you, you just look like you're filter finished.
you're glistening.
You're glistening and flawless. And this is what consumers want. They want to be able to take that idea of having a filter on their camera, but yet walk around all day long with the filter on. And Jay is completely, taking that and making it for the consumer, so they have that and look filter finished all day long. And that's what's so beautiful about the product. We did your foundation.
Yes, I mean, can't you tell?
Beautiful.
Yes.
Don't I look like a filterized?
Oh, very much. Like, she's got the glow.
Yes.
She does. And that's what homogenized silk does. It really just, it blurs out any of the fine lines.
You're not saying I've got wrinkles.
No, you don't. You have
Not at all,
flawless skin. But the thing about it is for the mature women who do have that, it really helps them feel and look their best. And they can discover themselves through the line. And what's so great about Manuel is that you can go online and download an app, and the app will help you decide what foundation you're in. It comes in 3 different tiers: light, 1 through 4, medium 1 through 4, and also deep 1 through 4. So he's really kind of taken every skin tone and really kind of made sure women have what they need.
I joked about not having wrinkles, but the fact of the matter is we all have pores, no matter what age you are. So this is the sort of makeup that would work for anybody of any age.
Exactly.
That's phenomenal.
And you're filter finished, so get rid of the filter. That's no longer necessary.
don't need it.
You don't need it because it's in the product. He really went well beyond the call
Call of Duty and went to Korea to deliver this product to the consumer.
And I want to back up a little bit and explain the app, because I know a lot of people, they have a problem matching their makeup with their complexions. It's too red, too yellow, and you can see the lines where it is. So when you do this app, you take a picture of yourself.
So what you do is you download the app, and no matter what light you're under, fluorescent light, natural light, wherever you are, it will automatically adjust, and you take a selfie, and then it will let you know what category you're in. We kind of know if we're light, medium, or deep, but the range of 1 through 4 is where it will tell you where you fall into. So it's really great, and you can get the product anywhere online. You can get the product online at jmanuelbeauty.com, we just opened at Roosevelt Fields Mall.
Long Island.
So yes, it's the whole J. Manuel experience.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Now we all know that Jay's big on diversity, and you mentioned a bunch of the different shades that you can find, and I think it's really topical and timely because of what we're seeing in the beauty industry now with Fenty Beauty and people really taking interest in makeup for women of color. How important is that to J. Manuel Beauty?
I can't tell you how important it is, because there was a gap for so long for women of color and having their true matches for their foundation. But Jay he has made a wide range, and any woman of any color can actually get into the line. I work for Essence Magazine a lot and do a lot of editorials. So the women of color, they come in on set and they're all ranges. The women of color are beautiful ranges, it's like a rainbow. So I go from a deep 1 all the way to a deep 4, and literally when I take these models on set, the photographers are so overwhelmed. Like, I don't even need to Photoshop this because it's flawless. No, and I'm serious. Like, a lot of the times my work doesn't need to be Photoshopped because I use J. Manuel.
Well, I want to see some of the work you're talking about. Let's show a before picture of one of your models who is of a lighter complexion.
Yes, she's in our medium 1. She can be medium 1 or she can be light number 4.
Okay.
Yeah, so this is Olga.
Okay, so we're going to show a picture of Olga beforehand. And Olga's going to step in, and we're going to see her also here. And this is the finished Olga, right?
This is the finished Olga. And as you can see, I kept it very natural because I wanted to showcase her skin. And this is the Filter Finish collection. She has on the foundation, she has on concealer, which is amazing because it's a medium coverage, and it really, sometimes you can just use that. And we have
there's her before picture up.
Yes, and we have what we call on the cheek, which is the facelift. This is the highlight that women love, and you have this on
Yes,
Did
the
you gag?
moment you put the highlight on,
It
literally gagged.
You lifted. I saw your whole demeanor change.
It was like a natural facelift.
Yes.
So where's the lift?
It's right here. Well, we want to place it right on the cheekbones, the
Okay.
bridge of the nose, the center of the chin, and around on the forehead area. And as you can see, she has, this is it. She's not filtered, you guys.
I mean, she looks
this is her natural.
so filtered on the camera.
Exactly.
It's gorgeous.
This is her beautiful natural skin with J. Manuel Beauty products, and the filter is again in the product. The homogenized silk has just blurred out any pores or any fine line areas, and she looks gorgeous.
Yes, you do. Olga, you are stunning.
That's
My
a great
word.
example.
Yes.
Okay. Well, we know you have another model to show us, but
Yes.
we want to get to that. But are there other techniques that you can do with the makeup, or is it all about just the full coverage? Because it looks so natural. But if someone wants to step it up and go further, is that something you can do?
So I'm glad that you asked that, Shannon, because what Jay does is he sees women in 3 different categories: classic, iconic, and avant-garde. What we've created here for Olga is classic. So this is a classic beauty that she has. So if you want to step this up with the line, you can definitely do that. It's a full range. The pigments of eyeshadows are so rich, and again, they're micronized silk, so they're going to blur out. They're going to be smooth and really beautiful. So you can step it up from a classic like this into an avant-garde and go all the way extreme. Whatever your personality is, we have a category for you. Yes, really get into it. Yes.
All right.
Yes.
I love this.
Well,
But this is also like when you see her lips, they look luscious and glossy. And look, see, the gloss helps a youthful, radiant glow to the lips, and they look like candy. You know what I mean?
And
They
you
really
know
do.
what I love about the makeup application of this? It reminds me of what we've seen recently during the award season.
Oh, right.
Everyone's gone quite light on the face and
Yes.
dramatic with their clothing.
Exactly.
But with this sort of makeup, again, you don't need the filter, you don't need any editing. It's gorgeous, very glamorous.
Yes, it is. It is in a subtle, understated kind of way.
Well, we have another model we want to get to,
Yes.
but first we're going to take a break, and then we'll come back and show the other model. Thank you, Olga.
Thank you, Olga.
Thank you.
All right, we'll be right back with more Arise 360. Welcome back to Arise 360. We're still here on set with Frank Guyton, who's doing an amazing job transforming these women with the J. Manuel line. So let's talk about another line another makeup style you're gonna do for the next model. We'll show her before picture and you tell us what you're gonna do to her.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do with her is I'm gonna show you about the loose powder from the line, which is also a part of the Filter Finish collection. And this is Katrina.
Hello, Katrina.
Hi.
Welcome.
She's beautiful. So what I've done with her, I've actually richened her skin tone, and I took her into the deep 1 category because she's biracial. So that already, in the summertime, she's going to get darker. So what I wanted to show you is I showed you the medium, and now I wanted to show you the deep. And what I want to demonstrate is this amazing loose powder from J. Manuel Beauty. And the reason why this is so great, just for the componentry of it, it's got a cone kind of scoop inside, so you're not going to waste any of the product. So what you do is, let me show you, you just take it and you dip the loose powder inside of here like so, and then when you're done you put it back and you don't lose it, because you know how loose powder can be. You get all over the place. But Jay was very smart when he created this.
And I love the packaging. The packaging alone, everything is
very
beautiful,
very sleek,
right?
exactly. And you can actually see how much product you have inside. And
I thought that was just the color.
No, that's also the color, but that's the product as well.
So
you can see
window.
window, and you can see when you need to reapply or get some more, reorder.
Genius.
So these little sponges are great because they come with the product, and what you do is what we call in the industry is I'm gonna bake her. All right. So as you can see,
what is baking?
So baking basically is you let the powder sit while you do the rest of the face, and it kind of adds the extra highlight to it as well. So what I'm going to do is I've already done this eye, so you can kind of see the difference where this looks really flawless, and then I'm just going to go ahead underneath and look up. And I'm just going to go underneath her eye, and I'm going to lift that, right? And that's going to go in there. And what's so great about the loose powder also is micronized silk, so it's going to be okay for any...
So I can't see much of this. If we could just angle her face a little bit, that's perfect.
Do you see that?
There we
go. So homogenized silk, okay? It's got gemstones in it.
Gemstones?
Wow. Yes. So what it does is it just blurs out any of the hyperpigmentation, any of the dark circles, any of the pores, and it just really sets into the skin without getting into the creases. It makes it look completely filtered finish. Hence the whole name of the brand and the line. Just like that.
It wasn't very hard for you to come up with the name of the brand, right?
No, right? He really did. He wanted to take the guesswork out for you and really just give you everything that you needed and to look filter finish. Because that's where we're going. We like women already, there's so much of the filter. I want to take a picture and then I want to filter it. And that's kind of like playing on the self-esteem in a way. It's like you can be your best self and discover you in this line and look flawless without having to do a filter. And that's what's so beautiful. So we can step away from always having to adjust the way that we look and just be who we are.
Yeah, and let's show this side-by-side transformation so you can see.
Before and after.
Yes, the before of her face and the after.
There's both models.
Both models there. So that's the before, and then here on set we can obviously see the after,
and you can just see how flawless it is.
But I like that it's still natural, you know? It doesn't look overly done.
Exactly, and this is because this is our classic category of the line. So if we wanted to step it up, we could, and we can take her into the iconic by, you know, maybe adding some more dimension with the eyes, a little more depth in the color of the lip, and then really going avant-garde and taking the blues and the purples and really expressing yourself, because that's what makeup is really about. It's about expressing yourself. As you said to me in the green room, you like to be avant-garde. You like to be
extra.
Right. So you can be classic in the daytime and avant-garde at night, or wherever you feel that you fit into the line.
So you mentioned that the makeup has gemstones in it, and I can imagine that that's quite pricey. What's the price range on this?
You would think it is, but it's actually not. It's very affordable, and I was actually shocked as a makeup artist, and I know the gamut of the price range for consumers. And Jay, being a makeup artist himself, he had that in mind to give us as makeup artists what we need to be on set to really kind of execute that flawless finish, but yet make it affordable for consumers so that they can have crushed gemstones on their face. Who doesn't want diamonds and emeralds and rubies, you know, brushed all over their face? And it is affordable. And the price points, when you go online at jmanuel.com, you can actually see the price points, and you will be baffled at how affordable beautiful it is.
Oh, I can't
And obtainable all these looks are.
Well, do you think that this is easy for a novice to be able to put on and apply their makeup?
Yes, yes, absolutely.
Because it seems like just basic, you know, just to cover the foundation and different things like that. If you didn't want to do all the extra colors, the more of the classic look is more simple for people to do.
Yes, exactly. And there's tutorials that we have that the brand has and that you can follow and see how to apply. Everything is there for you. The guesswork is already done for you.
Taken out.
It's
It's
been taken
amazing.
out.
So if you were to give us any tips or tricks for those of us that will be attending the Grammys, not you, Shannon. No, I'm joking.
Shannon, when you and I are going together, we're going to be hanging out.
Yeah.
Well, I guess I was talking about you guys and not myself then. But for those people who will be attending these award shows, what sort of makeup do you think we'll be looking at? And even on the runway?
Well, see, that's a great question because at the Grammys are fun in their expression. It's music industry, so it's kind of edgy and editorial. So you're going to see more of the iconic and the avant-garde looks. And that's what you're really going to see. It's going to be really pizzazz, with a lot of, gemstones and like sequins, and like women really want to go out there and really do something avant-garde for their attire and their makeup look and hair. And that's the place to do it. The Oscars are a little more subdued and relaxed and more elegant and classic, right? So you're going to see things more understated, but yet exclamated with an exclamation point, and really just kind of refined. So that's really what it's going to be. You'll see.
Amazing.
Yeah, it's going to be really great.
One thing I've noticed as well is on the runways we're seeing, because you mentioned gemstones. Well, we've mentioned gemstones quite a bit today, which I love. We're seeing a lot of rhinestones on people's eyelids on the runway.
Yes.
So now you can have gemstones at your beck and call whenever you want.
Yes, you can. And one thing to take with you is when you go on these red carpets, I would say from the line is the loose powders, because there's no talc in it. And talc is that flashback that you get where wherever you place it, you see it. Jay completely took the talc out, and it's completely talc-free, and wherever you place it, it's basically translucent, and you don't have to worry about anything, and it won't make you look old or dry or anything like that. It'll just make you look fresh and flawless and airbrushed.
All right, well, before you go, we want to take one more look at the before pictures of both of the models.
Yes.
And then we'll have both the models come out here. We'll show their after picture. Here we go. There we go. That's the before picture. We see especially heavy dark spots around the eyes.
Yes,
as you
everyone
see, you got
has
rid of that.
Yes, we all
with
do.
the photo illusion concealer, which is great. It's a medium coverage. You can use that by itself because the color tones and matches are perfect, on point, and you can just look flawless. Look at these girls.
Look at
they
that.
look photoshopped.
No
and they're not.
filter needed, right?
And you saw the before, and I completely, with the product, erased any of the dark circles in their eyes. Kendra had a little bit of hyperpigmentation in her skin, completely eradicated by using the filter finish foundation.
All right, well, this has been great. I've learned a lot.
Right?
I'm glad I could help you out with that, Shannon.
Tell us one more time where everyone can pick up the makeup.
At jmanuelbeauty.com, as well as Roosevelt Field Mall. And the brand is actually opening up many different J. Manuel experiences across the nation this year in 2018 for more individual freestanding stores.
Amazing. Well, I will be purchasing everything on the site.
I
Just so
think
you
I
know.
saw you slipping things away.
I was like,
You're like, get some of that.
Look at my face. I mean,
Too much.
I love it.
You do look beautiful.
And you
As
both
you
look
all. Thank
stunning.
you.
Wow.
Yes. Thank you, ladies. Thank you, Frank, so much.
Thank
Thank
for having me.
you. Thank you so
Thank you.
much.
All right, we'll be right back with more Arise 360.
Now, get this. A Botox scandal has gripped Saudi Arabia's Camel beauty pageant.
Wait, first there's a camel beauty pageant.
Beauty pageant.
Okay.
You heard that
I'm
right.
there. Okay.
With a dozen contestants disqualified amid suspicion that their lips had been surgically enhanced. Now, the event is part of a big festival that celebrates the animal, which symbolizes Bedouin life in the desert.
Okay then. Well, when the news that 12 camels had been, kicked out of the competition reached the chief judge's ears, he reportedly stated that the camel is a symbol of Saudi Arabia, and while they used to be preserved Well, I'm sorry, I'm all over the place.
But they used to preserve it out of necessity. It is a shocking story.
I'm just so shocked about camels getting Botox that I can't get through the story. Well, now camels are preserved as a pastimes. But for shoot, with the prize money of, get this, $57 million, it's no surprise that people are getting the hump.
Good one. I see what you did there.
I mean, I'd do it too for $57 million.
Can we talk about the fact that there's a beauty pageant for camels?
I'm shocked. I'm still speechless.
Have we run out of ideas?
Yes.
I don't get it. I don't get it.
Too many sexual scandals going on. They went to camels instead. Like, we're done dealing with the women. Go to the camels.
Okay, vending machines.
All right, there we go. Moving right along.
Vending machines are notorious diet killers, as we all know, because they're usually filled with candy bars, soda, cookies. All of these not so great but yummy tasting things packed tightly in neat rows. But if you've ever traveled to Chicago, you might beg to differ.
That's right, because around 75 different spots throughout the city will be running into these farmer fridges.
Oh, what's a farmer's fridge?
Just like it sounds like. It's pretty much what it sounds like, because it's an insulated vending machine that's stocked with fruits and vegetables and all these little meals that are healthy for you. So now you can get to the farm to table meal option right out of a vending machine.
Ooh, I like this idea. But why wouldn't I just go to the store and buy fruit and vegetables myself?
Because sometimes you can't get to the store, especially if you're downtown. There's not a lot of stores, so you just go to the vending machine, just like it's convenient.
That sounds made up, but okay. Now, I think if I ever go to Chicago, I'm probably going to end up going to a farmer's market where I can verify the freshness of my fruit and vegetables.
Yeah, that's my thing. Like, how long do they stay fresh, and is there like a lot of sodium in there? I don't know. We'll go figure it out, and we'll tell you about it later, all right? Thank you so much for watching Arise 360. We'll see you later.
Or tomorrow.